Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Broken Heart Prankster with 906 rating versus Richard Free Attack with 905 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video, and let's hop right in. So we're going to see Prankster win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, so they get to decide if they want to go first or second. They go first. 47 versus 44. Interesting deck counts. Opening hand is Droll, Lancia, Water, Fusion, Ash. So even with 47 still opening 3 hand traps plus a prank kid, that's solid. And then they have Prep, Terraforming, Harpy's Feather Duster, Gamma, Bethor. So no going second cards other than Harpy's Feather Duster. Interesting. Gonna start off with normal summon Water and then link off for the Meow Meow. You're gonna gang 1,000, bring out Wind from deck. And then turn those into a Doodle Bob. You're gonna get Doodle Bob and Wind. That's gonna dump Pranks, bring out Fire, and then go Search. They forgot their Search. Wow. That's an interesting way to start off the match, but mistake. And then Doodle effect, add back 2 from grave, activate Pranks, and then effect, bring out a token. Then turn those into a Bow Wow. Fire effect, burn for 5, bring out Water from deck, and then set the fusion spell past turn, draw Orange Light. That's not a bad draw. I'm going to start off by using Prep. I'm going to go ahead and search Natasha from deck. And then they drop Droll here. Just going to let that go through, and then Harpy's Feather Duster the back row. They're going to activate the fusion spell, and then chain Bow Wow. And then on that effect, they're going to chain Orange Light to negate the Bow Wow. And then just pass turn. Yeah, this isn't looking too good for Drytron. And get rid of Water from Meow Meow, and then Water, gang 1,000, bring out Roxy's from deck. Turn those into Doodle Bob. You're going to get Doodle Bob, Roxy's, banish, draw, and then summon Search. Members at this time. Gotta love to see it. And then activate the field spell, go search out Wind. And then fusion spell away, bring out Rocket Ride, and then they're going to get Wind and Fire. Send the field spell, summon Roxy's, burn for 500, and bring this out. Alright, I guess it'd be like the other way around, but still both of them come out. And then they're thinking here. Tried going for a link 2, but doesn't have one because they're locked in the prank kids. So we can see that they're playing 2 Doodle and 1 Bow Wow. Seen some people try playing 3 Doodle. Go Rocket Ride effect. That's going to bring out Bow Wow and Fire. Bow Wow and Doodle. And then Doodle effect, tribute to add back Fusion and Water. Then activate the Fusion. Bring out Battle Butler. Feel like this was done wrong. Gonna get this effect to gang attack. Like, I feel like this just played into like hand traps a little bit too hard. But battle phase, poke, and then that's game. Said sorry for the time, no problem, messed up a bit, I was in a panic. That makes sense. But going on to the next game. Game 2, we're going to see Drytron go first. Opening hand is Roxy's, Phantasme, Fire, Talons, Phantasme. So multiple Phantasme, that sucks. Hopefully they draw into like a hand trap. Then they have Prep, Full, Harpy's Feather Duster, Delta, then Emergency. Seeing this card at like every game. 44, 1 of, kind of wild. I mean, obviously it's not like too good right here. Emergency, go search out Zeta. And then Prep, go search Ben 10. Then activate Zeta, tribute Ben 10, bring itself out, search out the Drytron Ritual spell. And then Ben 10 effect to go add Vanity's Ruler. Hopefully going for a little bit better end board than what we saw them go for the other day. Because like they had full combo and they just went like Vanity's Ruler pass, which is decent, but it's not like overly good. Gonna Ritual spell, bring out Ben 10. and then add back the ritual spell, get rid of Ben 10 for Delta, then reveal the ritual spell, draw in the Alpha, and then Ben 10 to go search Orange Light. Tribute those for Ruler, then ritual spell, bring out Full, so we're not even going to see Phantasme drop this turn. And then full effect, adding back Ben 10 from the graveyard. And then Alpha, bring itself by tributing Ben 10, add Natasha, and then Ben 10 effect, go search out Lancia, and then pass turn. So this is a little bit better than just ending on Vanity's Ruler, obviously. Not too much better, but not bad. Has like a few hand effects too. Draw into the fusion spell, and obviously nothing in that hand does anything to the Vanity's Ruler. So now going on to the next game, we are going to see the Prank Kids player go first. Opening hand is Pranks, Judgment, Place, there can be only one, and Talons. So this hand is insane. Yeah, this hand definitely works. I've had a lot of people also tell me that, like, oh, you don't know how to build Prank Kids, like Prank Kids above 40s the correct way. And I haven't personally played Prank Kids in a while now, since like when Meow came out I tried the deck out. But it's like really good to draw your good cards all the time. And also like post side decking, I'd rather draw like the best cards. I feel like the quality of cards you draw goes up a lot when you start playing less cards. But, I mean, that's not going to take away from this hand being insane, though. Then they have Lightning Storm, Zeta, Gamma, Full Emergency. Maybe they can draw into the Harpy's Feather Duster. Drew at the other two games. They're definitely going to need it here. Going to activate Place. Go search out Dropsies from deck, and then normal summon, link off for Meow Meow, and then Dropsies. Gang 1,000, bring out Fire from deck, and then get rid of those for Doodle Bob, then Doodle Fire, burn for 5, bring out Wind, and then go search out the Field spell. Then get rid of those for Doodle Bob, and then Wind, dump Fusion, bring out Water. Couldn't this have been done differently? Like, instead of bringing out Fire, couldn't they have brought out Wind? I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But bring out Water, and then Doodle, Tribute, add back Fusion, Fire. Oh, maybe that's why, because they wanted to add back Fire. Yeah, that makes sense, since they already went through, like, the Field spell. Well, actually, it doesn't. I don't know. I think this was done wrong. I think this played into, like, Nib harder than it needed to. Activate Pranks, discard Field spell, bring out Token, and then go for Bow Wow. Set there can only be one. Fusion spell, Judgment, and then end phase, Pranks. That's going to shuffle back 3. And then draw 1. Draws into Droplet. And then pass, draw Field spell, and GG's. Like, this card is just too insane. Like, Floodgates are crazy. Lightning Storm the back row, Chain Judgment. It's like a negate plus a Floodgate is like, it's almost impossible to beat. Like, you have to get, like, lucky to beat that. And then Field spell, go search Nova. And then he said Bow Wow has 2,000 attack and can be destroyed by battle right now. Yup. Gonna activate Nova, bring out Alpha from deck. And then Zeta, tribute Gamma. And then chain there can only be one. And then battle phase, start a battle phase, Bow Wow effect. That's gonna tribute to add back Wind and Water. And then take 2,000. Obviously, they're completely okay with that. Life points don't really matter right there. Go into Link Karibo, and then Emergency. That's going to go search out Delta. And then Alpha effect, bring itself out. Go ahead and search Ben 10. So right here, I think you do this, and then pop the board. So that way they can't out Floodgate. So letting it go through, gonna go for Phoenix effect, pop Floodgate, and then Delta effect, bring itself out, reveal full, draw on the Ash Blossom, and then Ben 10 effect, go search out Vanity's Ruler. The Ash Blossom was a really poor draw. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if they combo, like you have Droplet. They're gonna bring out Battle Butter, and then you're gonna get all the effects. Also, everyone's like, oh, it's Battle Butler. Nah, look at this. Hold up. Look at this art. First of all, we got an egg right here. We got some bacon. I bet you if we look long enough, there's gotta be some butter. For sure. And then they're gonna burn for 5, bring out Roxy's, bring out water, bring out fire. So they have to send one from deck, gang 1,000, or they already ganged 1,000, burn the 500, but they didn't send one from deck. Honestly, this same person has done the same mistake like 3 times on the channel. So if they're watching right now at Prankster, you gotta make sure to start sending off this. Then go for Unicorn effect, that's gonna target Battle Butler, and then chain the effect. And then get rid of full, bring out Gamma from the graveyard, bring out Zeta, and then overlay those into the little bird, and then pass turn, draw there can only be 1. Oh, that's just beyond game now. Because now it's just gonna be Floodgate time again. Go into Meow, water, gang 1,000, bring out Wind from deck, and then get rid of those for a Doodle Bob. Then you're gonna get Doodle Bob Wind, dump field spell, add fusion, choosing not to summon off the wind, and then battle phase, Doodle attack bird, and then bird effect, main phase 2, Doodle tribute to add back wind, and then add back water. And then set Floodgate, set fusion spell, end phase pranks, chain Ash Blossom they gave. I guess that's like somewhat fair. Like if they draw like a hand trap off of this, you kind of just lose. And it's not looking good for them anyways, so I guess. Draw orange light. And then switch bird to attack fire, take 500, main phase 2, summon Downard, and then get a fusion spell on that. And then they just admit defeat, said, how can I top deck this sad? And either way, just flip the Floodgate. Wow, it doesn't even flip the Floodgate. Shows every card in hand. Should just flip that, because then it's like, oh, either way, like I win here. But looking at how long the match was, we can see that the match was about 32 minutes long. Not bad at all. In real life, like you have to play so fast versus prank kids, because if you don't, time comes along. These cards go in crazy during time. There's almost no stopping it. Like if your opponent opens up like semi-playable, like through a hand trap, like GG's, you've lost. But I think that's gonna make this deck a lot better when real life play comes back, or at least like online play with time. A lot of tournaments don't use like time in their matches. They go by like the turns, which isn't like super great for this deck. But also with like the real life time, like 40 minutes and then not turns, but just end of phase, that's going to be insane for some decks. Like Dragon Link can like summon Savage, go for Scarlight afterwards. If you have like Nib Imperm to like stop them, then they can like Striker, Recharger, get back to Scarlight, and then just burn again. Try to burn again. So it's going to be kind of insane to see that deck in real life. But with all that being said, I'm going to guess that the video is 16 minutes long exactly. And with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day.